recording.
Hi there, my name is Helen Bartositsky. I'm the marketing manager at the Duke's Theatre Lancaster, but I'm here at Bolton Octagon with David Thacker here, the director of Hindle Wakes, which will be coming to the Duke's Theatre at the end of March. So just a couple of quick questions, David. What's the audience experience going to be like of this show?
Well, I think different people will react in different ways, but I think from the reaction that we've had at the Octagon so far, the audiences have found the play gripping but very funny, and funny in two ways, I think. Funny both because the playwright was exposing a lot of the, if you like, the idiocy of the way people behave with each other, and certainly the values of the time, but also I think because with the passage of time, some things are funny now which perhaps wouldn't have been thought of as funny then. But I think that's actually part of the play's strength, that people now are experiencing it in a different way than they would have then. But nevertheless, it's still very relevant, I think, and has a lot to say for today's audience, particularly for women, I think, and particularly, well, when I say for women, it's very relevant for men too, because I think it reveals a lot of the very poor behaviour that men are still guilty of.
I was going to ask you as well, so how do you think the our morals and what we think about today, how do you think the audiences then, how do you think it's changed from audiences then to audiences now?
Well, at the time, I think the audiences would have been shocked by two things. One, the discussion of sex is quite explicit in the sense that the young woman in the play is quite confident about her own sexual values and isn't apologetic about that. And I think that would have been very shocking to an audience then. And also, I think the audience would have been shocked by the fact that she stands up for her parents. Now, I think in many cultures that wouldn't be the case now, but I guess there are some cultures where parents would be very shocked if their daughter were to either behave like this and certainly have the points of view that she has. So perhaps it depends on what your own background is as to how you would take the play. But you know, I love the Lancaster audience, and I think the Lancaster audience are going to find it a very intelligent play, beautifully written. I think the writer has a wonderful ear for dialogue, and I think it's a very warm and compassionate and funny play. And one other thing I think that people will enjoy, I think the Lancaster audience, certainly in my experience all those years ago, and certainly when I've been there since to see plays, I think they love strong family dramas. And this play is about a family, well, about two families actually, two very, very different families. And it's a play about parents and their attitude to children, and the way parents try to do their best for their children, but often make bad mistakes. So I think that's an aspect of the play that I think the Lancaster audience will find very compelling and gripping as well.
Great. Well, we had a great time watching it, so thanks for taking the time. And
Well,
Hindle Wakes will be in the Duke's Theatre starting week of Tuesday the 24th of March, so thank you.